Pronunciation of English vowel sounds. Lesson 2. Front Vowels. Part 1. Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to focus on a small group of English vowel sounds, the front vowels. The front vowels are E, I, A, E, A. As I say these front vowel sounds, I want you to watch my mouth closely. If you do, you should see my tongue. It should be visible to you. Listen and watch again. E, I, A, E, A. That's one thing these vowels have in common, the position of my tongue. It's forward enough and the front is high enough for you to see it. This contrasts with the position my tongue needs to take to produce back vowel sounds. When I make these sounds, you can't see my tongue. U, O, O, A. You can't see my tongue because the highest point is the back. Now I don't want to mislead you into thinking that back vowels require the back to be high and front vowels require the front to be high. In fact, the very tip of my tongue is down when I say the front vowel sounds. It's down and touching the back of my bottom front teeth. But the whole tongue is still forward enough, and still this part is high enough for you to see it. Think about it. As I say these sounds, I want you to think about the position the tongue needs to take. Again, it's forward, the very tip is down and touching the back of my bottom front teeth. E, I, A, E, A. And in fact, by the time I get to this sound, A, I feel that my tongue, the very, very tip, is pushing more firmly against the back of my bottom front teeth. I also want you to note the position our lips need to take to make front vowel sounds. Watch the difference. Watch the difference in the position of my lips when I say front vowels and then when I say back vowels. E, I, A, E, A. U, O, O, A. Back vowels require our lips to be more rounded, like a circle. Front vowels require our lips to be more spread, more pulled out. So two things I want you to know at this point is that front vowels require the tongue to be a little forward, with the very tip down and touching the back of our bottom front teeth. Our lips are more spread. The third thing I want you to keep in mind when we make front vowel sounds is how open or how closed our mouth needs to be. If you remember the introduction to this series, I talked about high vowels and low vowels. High vowels means our mouth is more closed because in general the position of our tongue is higher. With low vowels, our mouth is more open because the general position of our tongue is lower. So as I go from E to A, my mouth opens more and more. My jaw lowers, but my lips are still spread out. My tongue is generally still pushed forward with the tip going down to the back of my bottom front teeth. But now watch as I say these front vowels, as my mouth opens, my jaw lowers. E, I, A, E, A. High vowels, low vowels. Now, let's go through these vowels one at a time, and I'll explain more in detail how to produce each sound. Let's start with E. E. Our lips are very spread, very pulled out, and this is a long vowel sound. So think of your lips being pulled out like the vowel sound is being pulled out because it's a long sound. E. E. Our tongue is generally high, our mouth is closed, again our lips are pulled. And there's a lot of tension in this vowel sound. Tension means tight. You feel it here in your cheeks and a little bit here under your chin. E, 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 E. The long sound E is found in the word me. This sound can be spelled different ways, and there may be spellings other than the ones I listed here. Now listen and repeat after me. Me, cheese, tea, ski, key, brief. The next sound is I. I. What's the difference between E and I? Well, first of all, it's about length. E is a very long sound. E. I is shorter. The second difference is our lips are more relaxed when we say I. We go from tense to more relaxed. E, I. E, I. And our mouth opens a bit more when we say I. Okay? So longer sound, shorter sound. More tense, more relaxed. And our mouth opens slightly more to say I. E, I. E, I. E, I. The short sound I is found in the word sit. This sound can be spelled different ways. Note some of them. Now listen and repeat after me. Sit, quiz, hymn, bridge. Now let's talk about A. A. This is a long vowel sound. A. Our mouth is opening more. Our jaw is lowering. A. This sound is also tense. So you might be seeing a pattern here. Tense, relaxed, tense. Long, short, long. And you'll see if that pattern continues. A. Long sound. Our lips are still spread. It's tense, but it's open. More open compared to the other two vowel sounds we already talked about. Let's say the first three front vowels one more time. E, I, A. E, I, A. E, I, A. E, I, A. The long sound A is found in the word day. This sound could be spelled different ways. These are some of them. Now listen and repeat after me. Day, paid, way, wave, hay, break. The fourth front vowel sound I'm going to present is eh, eh. It's a short sound, eh. Do you see the pattern again? Long, short, long, short. E, it, eh. These are short sounds, these are long sounds. Our lips are still spread for all of them. All right. Our tongue is still pushed forward for all of them. The very tip is touching the back of our bottom front teeth. But as we go through these first 4 vowel sounds, you'll feel your jaw lowering. Your mouth should be opening. The general position of your tongue should be lowering. E, it, a, eh, eh, eh. The short eh sound is found in the word bed. This sound can be spelled different ways, and these are some of them. Now listen and repeat after me. Bed, head, guess, said. The last front vowel sound is ah, ah. It's also a short sound and a tense sound, ah. So follow this pattern. Tense, relaxed, tense, relaxed, tense. E, I, a, ah. This is a tense sound. It's short. Our lips are still spread, but this is the most open vowel in this group. Look at the contrast. E, ah. E, ah. Now, of course, these vowels are closer, but there's still a difference. If you don't hear the difference, or if it's hard for you to make the difference, think about how open the mouth needs to be. This is a more open sound than this one. Eh, ah, eh, ah. Do you see my mouth opening more to produce this last sound? Ah. Eh, ah, eh, ah. And this one also is more tense. The short ah sound is found in the word bag, and we write this sound with the letter A. Now listen and repeat after me. Bag, fast, snack, cat. This is the end of part 1. Before you go on to part 2, please know that additional practice for this part of the lesson is available at EnglishCafe.com. Follow the direct link listed in the video description. Gain some extra practice at English Cafe, and then I'll see you back here for part 2.